Liberal Viewer present.
So I made a video at the beginning of the week about the tragic death of Jennifer Lee Strange, a mother of three who lost her life apparently as the result of a radio contest giving a Nintendo Wii game console to the person who could drink the most water before having to urinate. Her autopsy results were consistent with water intoxication, a condition in which too much water dilutes the electrolytes in your body, possibly leading to the swelling of your brain. Now, since I made that last video, the facts have only gotten worse, particularly since the Sacramento Bee got a recording of the radio show. First, as I pointed out before, someone called the radio station during the contest to warn them of the danger and was rebuffed. It turns out this person, named Ava, was more than just rebuffed. She got laughed at, as you can listen for yourself here.
Eva?
Yes.
What do you want to say?
I want to say that that those people that are drinking all that water can get sick and possibly die from water intoxication.
Yeah, we're aware of that.
They sign releases, so we're not responsible. It's okay.
And if they get to the point where they have to throw up, then they're going to throw up and they're out of the contest before they die. So that's good, right?
Oh, that's mean.
I suppose so.
Yeah. All right. How come you guys didn't do it?
Thanks for looking out, though. We don't want to die.
Oh, okay. Let me ask Carter if anybody's dying.
We ain't dying.
Hey, Carter, is anybody dying in there?
We got a guy that's just about to die. Oh, good. Make sure he signs
I like that we laugh at that. Yeah.
Make sure he signs the release.
Get the insurance on that, please.
Even worse, it turns out Ava's warning wasn't their first clue to the danger. In my last video, I mentioned that in Sacramento we're less than 100 miles away from where a fraternity pledge died from water intoxication in February 2005, and it resulted in felony charges for some fraternity guys involved. Well, it turns out, before this radio contest started, the DJs discussed that fraternity case, as you can listen for yourself here.
Oh, dude.
Can't you get water poisoning and, die?
Your body is 98% water. Why can't you take in as much water as you want?
How much
I
did
know.
you do, though, because that poor kid is in college.
I know.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, well, he was doing other things.
Maybe we should have researched this
I don't know.
before.
I mean...
Pretty bad. And these audio recordings are why the Sacramento County Sheriff's Department is saying there will now be a criminal investigation after they previously claimed this case was not a criminal matter. Now, even though I question the sheriff's quick claim of no criminality in my last video, as someone who spent several years as a public defender representing poor people accused of crimes, I'm very skeptical of criminal charges. An involuntary manslaughter charge like the one in the fraternity case would require the unlawful killing of a human being without malice in the commission of an unlawful act not amounting to a felony, or in the commission of a lawful act which might produce death in an unlawful manner or without due caution and circumspection. That's pretty complicated. But my simple view is that convincing other adults to choose to do something stupid that gets them killed should not be any kind of homicide, even if a jury might disagree with me after listening to those jokes that now sound so horrible in hindsight. Still, I'd rather see this case in the civil courts, where everyone can be partly to blame and the radio station can pay for the part of the damages for which they are responsible. But what do you think? Do you think even the egregious statements you just heard should be enough to put someone in prison? And in a civil lawsuit, how would you split up the blame for this tragic death?
YouTube, you decide.